Good afternoon and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on day 140 and I'm going to be telling the story of the Steadfast Parrot. Now there was once a beautiful parrot. It had feathers of many different colors: green, red, yellow. And the markings that he had were beautiful, especially when in flight, when he would open his wings and all of the colors were visible in a big way. He had a pale yellow bill and bright, shiny black eyes. And he lived in a tree, a fig tree, that he loved. He loved so dearly. He loved it so much that at one point he made a vow to the tree and himself that he would never, never leave that tree. He loved hearing the leaves as they moved in the wind, gliding across each other's surfaces. He loved that he could find shelter within the tree, away from the glaring glare of the sun. Beneath those leaves, he could find shade, so that the hottest part of the day, he was still cool. And he loved the way the fig tree, its branches wound and moved, and the wind, and how they crisscrossed with each other. And he loved their color and the smoothness of the bark. He loved to feel it underneath his feet. At night, he loved to stay very close to its trunk. It's almost as if he could hear the heartbeat of the tree. And then he loved the fruit, of course, the delicious, delicious figs that would appear on its branches in a multitude to eat one by one. Now, of course, it wasn't all year round that figs were there, but there's always something to eat very close by. And so whenever he ventured off to get a piece of fruit from another tree that was within proximity, was always within sight of his tree. Now Chakra, the king of the gods, saw that parrot, thought, I will challenge that parrot to keep his vow. And in a short period of time, Chakra had taken that tree and turned it into a, basically dead-looking tree that leaves all shriveled. Became nothing. There was no shade from the leaves, and the branches were brittle. And when they blew in the wind, the tips would break. They were so dry. But the parrot would not leave his tree. On the hottest days, he would find shelter on one side of the trunk or the other, constantly trying to keep within some bit of shade. This went on for quite some time. The parrot grew thinner, not having the tree's protection or its food. And finally, Chakra saw that that little parrot was going to stay no matter what. In fact, he had said at one point, friends indeed, am I to forsake my friend even though he is going through hardship? Never, he said. I will stick by my friend. So he did. After a long enough period of time, Chakra redeemed the tree to its healthy, lively nature, and the parrot was so happy to see its miraculous recovery. And then Chakra came to the parrot and appeared before him and said, "The universe is supported by such steadfast love and devotion as you, my parrot, have displayed. If all could be like this, what a world we would have." And with that, Chakra was gone. And as far as I know, the steadfast parrot is living on that fig tree to this very day. You know, they can live, those parrots,